Hi students, welcome to today's class. Today I am going to discuss about session 3 introduction to instant messaging revision. Okay, so first we will discuss about fill in the blanks. So first question is, DAS is a form of communication over the internet that offers an instantaneous transmission of text-based messages from the sender to receiver. So DAS is a form of communication over the internet. Instant messaging is the form of communication over the internet that offers an instantaneous transmission, immediate transmission of text-based messages from sender to receiver. Second question, unlike email, DAS happens in real time and the response from the participants can be spontaneous. So mail will be later on only. The person, if he is in online, he may receive that email. Okay, but instant messaging, no, it happens in real time and the response from the participants can be spontaneous. Okay. Third question, some instant messaging software such as Yahoo Messenger, Windows Live Messenger uses email addresses for managing their accounts. Okay, it uses Dash for managing the account email addresses. Dash based instant messaging software is downloaded and installed on user's computer. Application based instant messaging software is downloaded and can be installed on user's computer. Dash based instant messaging software is accessed using browsers such as Internet Explorer, Mozilla Firefox, Google Chrome. Web based. Okay, so web based instant messaging software only is going to be accessed using the browsers such as, so which messaging softwares and all accessed using browsers, Internet Explorer, Mozilla Firefox, Google Chrome, web-based instant messaging software. Because it is depending on the web browsers, that is why it is known as web-based instant messaging software. Dash and Dash or Dash and web cameras are required for audio and video conferencing. So for audio and video conferencing, we need to use these devices like microphones, headsets, speakers, and web cameras are required for audio and video conferencing. Seventh question, DAS is an instant messaging service that provides both text-based and voice-based communication developed by Google Incorporation. Google Talk is an instant messaging service that provides both text and voice communication. To launch Google Talk, we need to click on Start Programs and Google Talk. Then Google Talk we need to click on. So let me discuss the question answers next. So what is the first question answer? List any 5 application-based instant messaging softwares. Application-based softwares, that is apps. Okay, Google Talk app, Yahoo Messenger, then Skype, Windows Live Messenger, Rediffball are examples of application-based instant messaging softwares. That is the application-based instant messaging softwares. What do you mean by instant messages? Instant messaging is a form of communication over the internet that offers an instantaneous transmission of text-based messages from the sender to receiver. So sender to receiver, text-based messages are going to be transmitted in a spontaneous way. What are the key features of an instant messaging software? Text messages can be sent to one or more persons. That is one key feature that is similar to SMS. We can send the text messages to one or more persons. Example, WhatsApp is an example for instant messaging only. Audio calling and conferencing we can do. Video calling and conferencing. File transfers. It is not limited to documents, spreadsheets, audio files and video files. Message history. We can save the messages for the future reference also. So these are the some of the features of the instant messaging softwares. List some of the web-based instant messaging softwares. The softwares which are instant messaging softwares which are using web browsers for sending the message or making video conferencing and all. Examples are Meego, then Yahoo Messenger for the web, MSN Web Messenger, then IMO is an example for web-based instant messaging softwares. Next one, session 4, chatting with a contact, Google Talk. Okay, so in this we will see question answers. First question is, state any 3 rules or etiquettes to be followed while chatting on the internet. So what are the rules we need to follow while chatting on the internet? When we are chatting on the internet, no, when we are text messaging as a text, no, when we are communicating using text, What are the rules we need to follow? First one is messages should be short and to the point. It should be short and it should be to the point. Okay. Always introduce yourself by name. If your screen name doesn't reflect it, if your name is not reflecting it is not reflecting your name, the screen, then you need to introduce yourself by your name. Always ask if the other person has the time to chat first. First, before you start chatting, no, you need to ask whether the person is having the time to chat with you, regardless of how important you think what you have to say is. It is not going to be well received if the recipient is busy. In a business environment, know exactly what you want to discuss. So if you are doing chatting based on the business environment, so you need to know exactly what you want to discuss. Okay, you should discuss exactly to the point. Typing your messages in uppercase, it is showing that extremely rude. Okay, it is considered to be shouting and very aggressive. So if you are typing in an angry way like that, they may be thinking. So we need to type the messages in, we should not type the messages in the uppercase. Give people time to respond. Okay, we need to give time people in order to respond after some time. Okay, multiple questions sent to a recipient before they had a chance to answer can seem to seem more like water, an integration rather than a conversation. Okay, so it will be looking like a water interrogation, asking continuous questions only rather than like a discussion. So discussion and our conversation means what? We need to ask questions, then immediately they need to respond for that. Then after that only we need to ask the next question. So otherwise it will be like an integration session only. It will not be like a conversation session. Okay. Next, wherever possible, give the persons you are communicating with your undivided attention. So without concentrating on others WhatsApp messages or others messages, you need to give full attention to the recipient, to the particular recipient. Okay, it is not just a sign of respect, but if you have multiple conversations happening or allowing other issues or lost the gist of conversation. Next, it is important to properly end an IM conversation. So instant messaging conversation need to be end up in a proper manner. Okay. So these are some of the rules we need to follow when we are using this instant messaging or when we are doing chatting on the internet. Next question, what are the basic needs to use instant messaging softwares? So in order to use the instant messaging softwares, what are the things are necessary? First, we need to have an active internet connection. Next is chat software to be downloaded. It could be WhatsApp, Skype, WeChat, Telegram, Mevo, or FB Messenger, Facebook Messenger, anything it may be chat software. But you need to download the chat software. For that, we need to have an internet connection, and then we need to open an account for using that application. Even if you take a WhatsApp, it asks for your mail ID, and you need to give the proper mail ID also. Next one is session 5, creating and publishing web pages block. Okay, so this is the next session. We will see fill in the blanks first. So first question in this session 5 is DAS is a discussion style site used by non-technical or technical users for creating personal web pages. If anyone want to create a personal web pages, maybe technical users or non-technical users, a block, it is a discussion style. Okay, style site, it is used by these kind of users for creating their personal web pages. Blogs are similar to an dash diary, online personal diary, and it is simple to use. You can use a blog to convey messages about events, announcements, news, reviews, etc. And then next question, DAS is a free web service that we can use it to create a beautiful website or a blog. If you want to create a beautiful website or a blog, WordPress is a free web service. Instead of WordPress, you can write any other free of online blog editors also. Online blog editors name, you can write it here instead of WordPress. So next question, themes can make the blog or web page look attractive. So if your web page want to look attractive or blog want to be looking attractive, then you can make use of the themes. Okay. Sixth question, to create a blog account, we need a dash. We need browser and an internet connection. Okay, web browser we need to have and an internet connection we need to have to create any blog account. We can also add photos and then videos, etc. to the blog using the options available in the WordPress. What and all we can add to the WordPress weblog website, photos and videos we can add. Usually the comment option is available towards the where end of the post only. End of the post we will have the comment option. DAS is a free blog application that is simple and easy to use. Free blog application. Uh, Kumana is the free blog application and it is the offline blog editor. Okay, it can be downloaded from www.kumana.com. To launch Kumana, we need to click on Start Programs, Kumana, and then Kumana. You can also click on the Kumana icon on the desktop if it is available. We can double click on the Kumana icon if it is available on the desktop. Okay, for opening the Kumana now, we can double click on that software. We need an existing dash to use with Kumana. We need to have existing blog account. Then only we can make use of this Kumana software. To insert a picture, click on the image icon, click on dash on the right hand side of the application. That is Kumana application. Image icon we need to click on. To view the published content along with the picture, we need to open the browser, web browser, and type your blog address. You need to type your blog address. Okay. The right hand side of the Kumana application. Okay. Kumana application, this image icon will be available that you need to click on. So to view the published content along with the picture, we need to open the web browser and type your blog address. Next question answers. Explain the purpose of a blog. So we can use a blog to convey messages about events, announcement, news, reviews, etc. List any 5 websites that provide a blog service. So blogging service and all, which websites and all is providing in a free way. WordPress.com, Blogger.com, Blog.com, Weebly, Blogsome.com are providing the blog services. Okay, these websites names you need to remember. So this is one of the questions asked in the previous board exam. That is any 5 websites that provide a blog service. WordPress, Blogger.com, Blog.com. The full name you need to write. The full website name you need to write. www.wordpress.com, Blogger.com, Blog.com. You need to check the spellings also carefully. Okay. Then Weebly, Blogsome.com. Other than this, any other websites, if it is providing blog services freely, you can write that websites also. Next question, difference between web page and website. So the difference between the web page and website is that website is a collection of web pages with information on subject, one particular subject, no related information. Subject means not studying subject, any content, any one specific topic related information will be available in the website. So we can think of website in terms of a book. So similarly, like a book, website is similar like book only. The web pages are like a chapters in the book. Okay, so web pages are similar like chapters in the book, which would be the website. So which will form the website. It's a collection of web pages only, collection of chapters in the book only, making a book. So similarly, collection of web pages will make the website. So web page is a single page in a website. Next session 6 we will see in the next video. So we will wind up this session now.